Hello guys, it's Oscar here from psfever.com, and in today's tutorial we're going to cover Prestashop's administration tab in the back office. It's the tab you can see right here. I'm sorry, I know that in the last video I promised that we will start with catalog tab. I decided in the end to skip the catalog tab for the time being and start with the administration instead. Simply because it's always better to start off with something little, something small, and then build up the confidence, I'd say. No, just kidding. Uh, the catalog itself is quite complicated and quite a large of a theme of a tab to start with. So, let's start with administration preferences. As you can see, you will see it everywhere in Prestashop's administration. All the settings, all the checkboxes and input buttons or input areas, you don't see them all together on one background or in one part, but here preferences are separated into four parts: into general, upload quota, help, and notifications. This is just for customers or for users to better orient themselves. Uh, yeah, that's about it. To better orient themselves to quickly get what you might find under those parts. Starting with general, you have here the first option to automatically check for module updates. Um, it's automatically set to yes. What this does is that once a module finds out that there's a newer version of the module, it will automatically give you a notice here in administration. Too bad that we have just freshly installation of Prestashop, so I can't really show you how it works. But you can bet that once, for example, this module Bankwire and version 0.6, once there's a version for example 1.2, you will immediately know it because it will be shown right here. We have already here some sort of notification. We can ignore it for now. Next, you have the check the IP address on the cookie. I would recommend keeping this on, as it checks the IP address of the cookie in order to prevent your cookie from being stolen. It's just one of another security measure. Uh, that's about it. Just leave it on. And lifetime of front and back office cookies. Uh, you don't really need to change those numbers. You can of course change them if you want to, but for example, what the cookie is for is that once you as a customer have something in your cart or you're logged in, you will be logged in, or the item will remain in the cart for the lifetime of the cookie. So in this case, it's 480 hours, which equals to 20 days, I guess. Yes, 20 days it should be. Next, we have the upload quota, which sets the maximum size of different uploads in your um, administration. It usually is connected somehow with the products as that, or with the catalog tab, as that's where you will be uploading or all the files you want to. It's important to note that this is a restriction that you can set in your administration, but that there is also restriction from the server you're hosting your Prestashop on. So be aware of that, because you can set maximum size for attachment to 4 gigabytes, but if the server's maximum size for attachment is 256 megabytes, you will get stuck anyway, because there will be a restriction from the server. So that's something you need to be aware of. Maximum size for attachment Um, this just you can read it. Uh, it's not difficult, and it would be probably a waste of time to go through all of it. Next, we have the help part, which enables you to enable or disable help and optimization tips in the back office. Uh, if you're a beginner to Prestashop, I would recommend leaving it as it is. Once you start getting annoyed by all the hints that Prestashop's giving you, you can simply uh, select here no and hide the optimization tips by clicking on yes and saving in the right upper corner. And last, we have the notifications. Those three notifications are those three notifications we can see right here. So this works. I don't know if some of you probably do have Facebook. So once there's something happening on Facebook, somebody, I don't know, whatever. I don't have Facebook, so I don't really know how this works on Facebook. But um, somebody probably send you a request as a friend. You will get this pop-up with the number saying how many people have sent you requests. It's the same here. So you have show notifications for new orders, which is the one on the left. For new customers, this the people icon, and the notification for new messages. It's this the last tab right here. Okay, so that's the preferences. Then we go to quick access. What is quick access? It's the settings of this button right here, which you can create a new link from this quick access dropdown. Right now you can see that there are links to home, my shop, new category, new product, and new voucher. It's home, my shop, new category, new product, new voucher, and so on and so forth. So we can add a new one. Um, we can name it. I don't know what can we really front office. We can just create. It will be a duplicate one, but uh, what can we do? I have no idea what else to choose right now. I'm sorry. So we choose the URL as localhost / Prestashop, and we will open it in new window. Why not? And save. And so this should probably bring us. Oh wait a second. I forgot. The the HTTP. Yes, and now it has brought us to localhost / Prestashop. You can choose whatever, you can choose any external page. So if you want here to have link to your internet banking, you can set it, you can add a new link called internet banking, and the URL would be http internetbanking.com, internetbanking.com, and it will open in your window. And if you want to quickly access internet banking, you click right here. I'm not connected to the internet right now, so it won't. I cannot really go to this site, but you can do anyway. And if you can create a link to any page you want to. Next, we have the employees. This is the employee tab. This is the only employee you see right now. It's the employee we have created during the installation. What's quite important is once you forget your password, you can set minimum time to wait between two password changes. It's again for security reasons. So I have just opened a new anonymous window in Google Chrome, which doesn't work with my cookies. So you can see that in this window I am not logged into the administration, and by clicking on the lost password you can regenerate a new password for your account. Once you want to set a limit, between those resets of passwords, you can do it. You can do it right here. And memorize the language used in admin panel forms. I would recommend doing no, because you can leave it on no. I'm actually not really sure what this does. Memorize the languages in admin panel forms. Just leave it with just leave the no there. Sorry, I don't know what this does. Okay, so next we have all the list of all the employees. We see the ID number, the first and the last name of the employee, the email address, and a profile. Uh, there are many different profiles. What it's another tab in the administration, but we'll go through them later. But if you want to add a new employee, someone, for example, let's say that you want to add only someone who will have access to the catalog tab. You will select his, enter his first, last name, as well as password and email. And what's important is you will choose the profile permission to Logistion, which is already created by default in Prestashop. And then in the next step, in the profile step, we can set permission to those profiles. But anyway, if you want to add a new employee, nothing hard. We went through the first, last name, password, email address, admin panel color. It doesn't really matter. The employee can change it anytime he or she wants. The default page, just leave it blank. It will, you can leave it blank, but that will mean that means that once the employee logs in, he will be redirected to the dashboard. So if you want, for example, his default page to be category, or categories, you select categories under product, under catalog. Back office width, I would recommend not changing that, because or right now it's meant to be 100% width. Leave it that. It's the best you can do. Language, we have only English installed at this moment. If you want to change it, you can change it. If you want to change it, of course, you have to first add a new language, and then you can select from those two languages. Theme, there's no other theme than the default one, so leave it with that. And you can show screencast at login, just disable it. It's a little bit annoying, I would say, the screencast. And status, this is quite important. Leave it enabled if you want the person to be able to log into Prestashop. You can also disable the access to the person. It's usually the case once you recognize, or once the employee starts, I don't know, gets mad and deletes half of your products, and you want him to you want to kick him basically out of the administration right away. You click here on the disabled tag. It's usually not the case, but you know what I mean. Uh, okay, next we have profiles. Those are the 5 basic profiles that you can select from when you create a new employee. Uh, this is simply just adding a new name for the profile. So we can add a new one called default profile, for example, and you can see that creation was successful. We have created a new profile called default profile, and next we can set its permissions, clicking here in the left column on different profiles. You can see that we cannot edit the super admin's permissions. Again, it's for security purposes, as well as you can it it could happen that you just get confused and you think that you're editing logicians or translators permissions, but in the end you would uh, set the permissions of super admin not being able to access some part uh, of the back office, for example the administration, and then there would be no way for you to go and allow yourself or allow the super admin to go to the administration tab again. You would then have uh, to the database and change the strings there right away, and I don't know, it's not what most people want to do in their spare time. Okay, so here we have created the default profile, and we can set this to this profile some permissions. So we can, for example, set him the we can set to this profile the ability to go through Prestashop, go through the back office, look at anything you want, but you won't be able to add, edit, or delete anything that you see. So by clicking here on right at the top, the view checkbox, you see that the whole column just got checked, and this works thanks to Ajax. It's updated right away, so you have here no save button. It's saved once you click it. It is saved right away. Um, and lastly, you have the menus, which what it does, it you can see that those are the menus you see right here at the top. So if you want to change their position, simply you can grab them right here and grab them to and move them to another position. So for example, if we decided that we want to have it to sort it uh, from A to Z, we can take the administration and move it right to the top, then the advanced parameters right below it, and catalog. What's then? Customers, localization, modules, preferences, price, shipping, stats, and stock. Okay, but you see that right now nothing has changed. So we have to refresh the page, and you see it's sorted right as we sorted it here. Administration, advanced, parameter. What's the pronunciation of that? Dang, I don't know. Catalog, customers, localization, and so on. If you want to change the order of those subtabs or those tabs right here, you have to click on this plus sign right at the right part of this row, and you can see again here this drop down list, and we can go with the employees at the top, quick access and at the bottom, menus here and right here, right. So we refresh the page and see employees, menus, permissions, preferences, profiles, quick access. Easy as that. So right now what we can do is we can create a new employee, and this employee will have first name default, last name default, password default. I don't care anymore. No, I'm just kidding. We can choose here whatever we want. It's just an example. But for your site, be sure that your password is not recognizable by anybody. Email address will be just email dot address.com, and we will choose the default profile as the profile permission. And we can also set the background to pink, because that is... oh, the password field is invalid. How many letters are... okay, default is only 7 letters long, and we need minimum of 8 characters, so if it would be defaults, the password. Defaults, and default page could be employees. Why not? Okay, we have successfully created a new profile, and again we will use Chrome anonymous regime to check it out. So we have email at address.com, and the password is in the clipboard. Yay, and we've logged in, but for some reason the default page is not employees, but we were redirected to the dashboard again. Okay, I need to take a look at this later, but you can see the nice pink color is only showed right here at the bottom of the page, so it doesn't really matter what you choose as the primary color. And we are logged as a default profile, which means that we can look at anything, but we cannot change anything. So once you click on this button and you want to edit this customer, you get a warning notice that you do not have permission to edit this. So no matter what I do, by clicking on edit, nothing happened. You see, I can... oh, back again. I can click on John Doobly-Doo and save, and his first name is still John. So nothing has changed. And the last one we can take a look at is in the employees. In the employees tab, if we disable his access, what happens? You see the person has we just kicked him out, basically out of the shop. So once he tries to log in again, you see that the employee does not exist or the password provided is incorrect, which is not true. He's just disabled. Or he's not disabled, but you know what I mean. His access to the administration is disabled. So once we allow him to access the administration again, he clicks on login and he's back. He's back. That's probably all what I had for this video. Maybe what you the last thing that concerns the administration tab is right in the upper right corner. You can here see the welcome message of welcome F last, which is the first letter of our first name and whole last name, and this informs you that you're logged in as this user. So by clicking on my preferences, we can actually get to preferences of the employee we're logged in as, meaning that here you can change his or her password, or change the admin panel color to red, and you see that the admin panel color has changed. Only a little bit, but it has changed. Okay, that's probably all what I had for you today. I hope you got something out of it, and take care. We'll see you next time with next time with the catalog tab. That's it. Take care and have a nice day. Bye.